Pro.
Yes.
The new.
It's been what? It came out 2015 or something like that?
It came out in like 1995 or something, feels like.
So I think it's been like 4 years since it debuted, and it has a lot to live up to. This is the new iteration of the Ultraboost, not like 2.0 with just a different knit pattern and stuff like that. This is like a complete redesign of the Ultraboost. So let's get started off with the outsole.
Continental returns.
Yes.
To do the outsole, but the pattern is a little bit different, or the shape of the tread. You get a little more surface area, right?
Yeah, so because of that, we are thinking it is going to be a little bit more durable. Yes, but we don't have any telltale signs of it being not durable. But other than that, it seems pretty good. It's not the best for like if you want like crazy grip, but it's just a casual shoe. But if you're walking on like tile or something, wood or something, and it's like wet, then you're gonna be sliding.
I mean, they're touting this as the greatest running shoe ever made. I mean, that's what the first one was.
Yes.
Advertised as, and this is the new rendition. So, as far as long distance running, I couldn't imagine these lasting too long.
No.
But for a real running shoe, having it be light is pretty big.
Yes.
So you're kind of going to be running through some shoes anyways. They're not going to last forever.
Yeah. So there's the rubber. The outsole is not hugely important for a casual shoe, obviously, but we do want it to be durable, So we'll have to see it on the longer term review. But that's our thoughts on it right now. Moving on to the cushion though, which is probably the thing that most of you guys are wondering about, and it is really extremely thick.
Yeah, hella thick.
Yes.
Sheet thick, dog. Especially in that back section.
Yes.
A lot of boost. Very...
I'd say it's really soft still.
Yeah.
But like it's weird because like the original one is like softer and squishier, but this is a little bit more firm. It feels like that. It does break in a little bit, and it does feel a lot softer than it did at first for me. But still like not as squishy. It just feels a little bit more bouncy and a little bit firmer to me.
Yeah, it's got a little firmer, a little quick bounce.
Yes.
Definitely more of like an energy return.
Yes.
Is like kind of, the main tagline they use for Boost. The original Ultraboost was a little softer, almost like squishy.
Yeah.
Where you can bottom out pretty fast in that.
Yes.
You're really not going to be bottoming out too much in the heel.
Like you jump up and down like crazy, and you try to hurt your foot by banging your foot on the ground, and you can't do it.
You can't do
That's
it.
how nice this boost is, guys. And another added bonus is that they changed up the stroke board. Like in the original Ultraboost and like in their Pure Boost models and stuff, they have like a netted stroke board, but they changed it up in this one, and it's a weird stroke board, dude. It reminds
it's like
me,
a cloth.
Yeah, it's like a cloth, but it reminds me of the Speed Form. So if you guys know Speed Form from Under Armour, there's no insole in that shoe, and it's just like your foot is right on top of the cushion, which is really nice. It's not a stiff stroke board or anything. This is basically the same thing. If you squish this cloth like stroke board, I guess is what we're gonna call it, it's like you can feel the boost, and it's really soft. And you also have like a pretty thick and nicer than usual for Adidas insole. Yeah. And that helps with comfort. And you can feel the boost throughout the entire midsole. Like in the forefoot, it's still, even though it's thin, I could feel it. It feels really nice. Not as much compression, obviously, but it's still like really soft.
You still have a pretty substantial offset.
Oh yeah.
But you still do feel it in the forefoot. It definitely, obviously, thins out in the forefoot. I mean, you can see that.
Yeah.
You're pretty much sitting on most of that.
Yeah.
A lot of this isn't caging like a lot of basketball shoes. You're pretty much just sitting right there.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah.
But I thought it was gonna be a little too much, but actually not. It actually wasn't. Like I like it. It feels like, I don't know if they did something with the formula, because like sometimes they do that. Like I didn't know, but they do that. Like my friend from Nike, he said, like, the Epic React 2, he told me that the representative from Nike told him that the Epic React 2 has a different blend of React in it. Even though it's just a 2 and it says it's React,
Sometimes we'll get Phylon that's super nice.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And they just call it Phylon, but it's like, this is not regular Phylon. Something's up.
So I wish they would tell us that it's a little different, even though it's Boost, even though it's React. They don't tell us if it's different, like if the compound is different. They just call it the same thing. So I wonder if they changed it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It feels a lot like the Solar Boost.
Yeah.
The Solar Boost felt just just like this, you know.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, so if you're looking for more of a bouncier, kind of like firmer setup than Boost usually feels, then this is a nice cushion setup, but they did thicken it up a lot. So you're still gonna get compression though.
And you are a little high up.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind if you're not into that, if for your casual or runners, feeling like you're kind of up and got a big slab on your foot, it's, you know, it's a bit much.
Yeah.
But super comfortable nonetheless.
Yes, and moving on to the materials. They stiffen it up in this shoe a little bit. Like in the toe area, it's like not stretchy really at all.
Yeah.
Like most of their boosts have been really stretchy in the toe box. So if you didn't like that, and I don't really like that. I like to have a little bit more of a firmer toe, I would say, because like if it's super stretchy, it's kind of annoying.
Feels like you're wearing a slipper.
Yeah, and when you put your toe up and shit, like it just feels weird, you know?
Yeah.
So I like that they stiffened it up a little bit, but they still kept it really stretchy here in the tongue area. So it's easy to slip on. You have this, I guess more of like a plastic kind of mesh, screen mesh material for the cage.
Super thin.
Yeah, very thin, yeah. And but basically it's a one booty upper. You have a heel tab, which also makes it a lot easier to just slide on. And this is what I like to have in a casual shoe.
Yeah,
you know?
and you got a couple Achilles pillows.
Yes.
Kind of nice, right around the, wrapping the Achilles, help lock you in a little bit, give you a little bit of comfort.
Yeah, and they just kept the materials really thin throughout the upper, like, especially in the ankle area as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, materials are super nice, very comfortable, soft. Supportive, you don't really need support. I guess you do have the heel cage, and also kind of like the cage, the eyelets.
Mm-hmm.
But so obviously if you're gonna do like training or something like that,
it's not a trainer.
Yeah, or lateral movements, it's not gonna be very supportive. But
yeah, but it's enough for, you know, just direct straight line running or obviously casual use.
Yes.
Materials are not bad, super comfortable. Nothing to complain about here.
Yes.
You'd expect that for the price.
Moving on to the fit, it runs a little long.
Long.
I mean, I went true to my
Even for
Adidas size.
Adidas.
Yeah, I went true to my Adidas size, and it runs a little long, but like I like to have my knit shoes to be really, really snug and tight. So I feel like I could have gone down half a size, but if you just like a pretty tight fit, but you don't like it super tight, then probably go true to size, you know? Width-wise, I'd say it's pretty narrow, so watch out for that.
Yeah, it's super narrow. I mean, if you have a real narrow foot, you can even get away with going like a whole size down from your normal size.
Yes.
Okay, Adidas always kind of run a little bit long, so
yes,
these are definitely long and narrow.
Yes.
But
for me, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's really easy to just slip on, which I love about Ultraboost. It's just a plus for a casual shoe for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though it's a running shoe, we see it as a casual shoe because we don't run a lot, and they're just super comfortable. And it's mostly a casual shoe. And the original Ultraboost was not really a running shoe either. Like real runners don't run that.
Yeah.
Most people just casually wear those. So yeah, that's just a nice little touch. Weight, it is like 10 point something ounces. Yeah, 10.26. Like the Epic React is insane. Like this is like what, 7 ounces? 6.95. Yeah, so that's real light compared to the Ultraboost. So
and that's all Boost.
Yeah, that's all Boost.
Boost is heavy.
Boost is pretty heavy. But I mean, 10 is still really light comparing it to like other basketball shoes and stuff like that. But comparing it to like the lightest shoes that we've tried, it's not really as light. You know, it doesn't really compare. But yeah. And also like the Boost does feel a little thick underneath your foot.
Yeah.
So there's that. Aesthetics, I like it, especially this colorway.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. It grew on me.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, and a lot of people do like it. I asked a lot of people, I asked some friends, they're like, yeah, the new Ultraboost actually looks pretty dope. So, but yeah, tell us what you guys think, but we think it's a nice redesign.
Yeah, it is.
It's a pretty nice redesign. And also ventilation.
Yeah, ventilation, it doesn't seem like it's as hot as the previous Ultraboost to me.
It doesn't, but I was still a little hot.
Yeah, I was still a little hot too, and it has been kind of cold out here.
Yeah.
So we haven't been able to test in summer weather, but it does feel like it might be a little cooler.
Yeah, so I tried it with my 4.0s, and the 4.0s are a little bit hotter, but still these still do get a little hot. There's like not a lot of ventilation holes in this.
Yeah.
And it is a pretty thick knit, so it's basically like you're putting a sweater on your foot. So it is a little warm.
Yeah.
So if you guys, when it becomes hot, during the summer, it's probably not the best option. So they're probably gonna make a Climacool edition of this, which would be nice. But yeah, ventilation is not very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, $180, same price as the original Ultraboost. get it, dude. I mean, if you like Boost, you want a really comfortable, squishy, bouncy Boost shoe, then this is the way to go.
Yeah, if you like it aesthetically, we like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a go. It is a little expensive.
It's definitely overpriced.
Yeah, Ultra Boosts are always pretty damn expensive, and there is some other options that are cheaper that are pretty comparable.
EXP's Epic Reacts.
Yeah.
React Odyssey are some examples of shoes that you can get that are cheaper, and we feel like are pretty much just as comfortable because the React is really nice in those shoes. But the Boost is really nice. I'm really happy with this. This is probably the thickest Boost that Adidas has ever put out, right?
Yeah,
that's what
it's
I'm
up there. It's about the same as the Solar Boost. Solar
so?
Boost is hella thick too,
Yeah.
but it's up there, you know. And,
Yeah.
You know, whether you like that or not, I feel like the main decision people are gonna decide to buy the shoe or not is the aesthetics.
Aesthetics, yeah.
And
comfort,
and price.
And price, yeah.
Yeah, but so I don't know. It's up to you. We definitely like them.
Yes.
Links are down below if you do want to cop. That's it. Ultra Boost 19 review. Thanks for tuning in, Soul Brothers. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.
Peace.